Hey guys, Saf here on Super Saf TV. So the long-awaited Canon 5D Mark III just been announced today. Very popular, obviously. It's been over, what, 3.5 years since the Canon 5D Mark II, so long-awaited. Looking really good. Not surprised about the announcement after the Nikon D800 and D4. We were expecting something from Canon, and here it is. Very popular, as I said. Canon site was actually struggling with the traffic today. I was trying to load up the page and it was just struggling to load. Obviously getting a whole load of traffic. I'm just going to be doing a quick overview of the key features that stood out to me. I did an overview of the Nikon D800 recently. You can see the video here. There should be a link. This video is not really going to be a direct comparison of the Canon 5D Mark III against the D800, but I will be kind of comparing a few things as I go along the key features. Alright, so start off with, we've got the 22.3 megapixel full frame CMOS sensor. Now, compared to the 5D Mark II, which was a 21.1 megapixel, in terms of megapixels, not a massive update. The Nikon D800 obviously has the 36.3 massive megapixels. So it really depends on how much megapixels mean to you. I mean, sometimes some people might think it's not a massive deal. Second thing here, we've got the 61-point autofocus system with up to 41 cross-type AF points. Big update from the Mark II, which just had 9 points. It was very limiting for me. I mean, I'm filming with it right now here. It's good for filming and stuff, but what I found really limiting was the 9 autofocus points. The D800 has the 51 autofocus points, so you've got some more here. Still could be useful, but not a huge difference there. ISO, we've got 100 to 25,600, expandable to 100 and 2,400. So obviously you've got a massive ISO there. The 5D Mark II had 100 to 6400, as does the D800. So that's a very key feature there as well. Okay, HD video. Now there's some interesting points here. Alright, so firstly we've got the 1080p at 24, 25 and 30 frames a second, as expected, and also we've got the 720p at 25, 30, 50 and 60 frames a second. What you've also got is all-I and IPB compression as well, so you've got those two different options as well. Now here's the interesting part. We've got the maximum recording length. Now that has been up to 29 minutes and 59 seconds in clip for the full HD mode, movie mode. So that's 1080p. You can be filming at that length as far as I'm aware, having a look. And it stores it in 4 GB chunks apparently, but it still does give you that continuous time. Obviously much longer compared to the 5D Mark II, which had just 12 minutes. The D800, if you've seen the video that I just made previously, at full HD it's 20 minutes. I mean, you can film at 29 minutes and 59 seconds at 720p, 25 and 30 frames a second, but at full HD it is 20 minutes. So you've got the 10 minutes extra on the Mark III, which is very useful. Alright, continuous shooting mode, you've got 6 frames a second. Again, an improvement on the 5D Mark II, which was 3.9. D800 has the 4 frames a second as well, so you've got this. Obviously, it depends. To me, it's not much of a big deal, but if you're doing sport photography and stuff where you need that kind of continuous shooting, so it's quite useful. Right, next thing that we've got here is the compact flash and SD card slot. So you've got those 2 slots there. The 5D Mark II just had the compact flash, so you didn't have any backup or anything, so you couldn't write to the 2 cards because you just had the 1, which was quite limiting. So this is very useful. Obviously it's the same as the D800, which also has the CF and the SD card slots, so good feature there. Audio has had an improvement as well. You've got the headphone in port as you have with the D800 for monitoring, and also you've got the audio levels. Now the interesting thing here, you've also got a lot of different controls. I can't remember how many on top of my head, but you've got lots of audio controls as well, so that's a big improvement. But a key thing here is you've got the touch sensitive dial, which I thought was pretty cool, because when you're recording audio you don't actually want any kind of sound interruption, so you've actually got the silent touch sensitive dial to change some of your levels of stuff, which is very useful, I think. Not heard anything about the HDMI out feature like the D800 and the D4 have, the Nikon D800 and D4 have, which lets you get an uncompressed feed to an external device, which is quite useful. So I've not heard anything about that. I don't think it has it. There's not been too much info about the cameras yet, so I'm not for sure, but I don't think it has it. Price, we're looking at about £3,000 in UK and about $3,500 in the US. Slightly more than the D800, which was £2,400 roughly, and about £3,000 roughly in the US. So you've got about, you know, about $500–600 pound difference there. It really depends if you want to spend that money. Depends on which one you're gonna go for. Now, those are the key features that stood out to me. So I thought, let me just quickly put a video together because it's a big announcement, and I just thought that, you know, let me just summarize some of the features here for you guys. Overall, looking very good. I'm quite impressed. But then again, the D800 again is very impressive as well. So personally, I think you can't really go wrong with either the Canon 5D Mark III or the D800. Both look like great cameras, both for photography and video. What are your views on the camera, the 5D Mark III? You know, drop me a comment below or on Facebook or Twitter. Let me know what you think. And which one would you go for, based on what you've seen so far? Which one would you go for, the Nikon D800 or the Canon 5D Mark III? You know, it'd be interesting to know everyone's opinions on that. When I actually do get my hands on it, hopefully at an exhibition or something, I will put a more in-depth review. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, so I hope you found that video useful. Really excited to have some more insight into the new camera. Really looking forward to it. Don't forget to subscribe once again. This is Saf on Super Saf TV, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.